of the main reasons for me, and why this film, one on the youth ministry side of a young life leader, and just seeing more of these things pop up. Seeing more conversation around anxiety and depression and all these things with this social media explosion, 15 years ago or whatever. Yeah. But then also for me personally, my sister, growing up, I kind of had to always walk around eggshells around her. And she was a great big sister, but she would then snap and then whatever. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, what's going on. It was really hard, growing up. And then we realized when she was in her 30s, she was diagnosed bipolar and pretty severe depression. And honestly, growing up, just totally honestly, I just thought she was kind of crazy. I mean, I just didn't know. Like we didn't talk about any of this stuff. So for her and for our family and her friends, like understanding that bipolar diagnosis was massive. It was totally, it made everything made more sense. Yeah. She was able to get on medication and be much more active. There's not really a cure, necessarily, but to manage it, and just understanding that was just everything. Yeah. So they say something like 80% of mental health problems, issues, are whether they're chemically imbalanced or situational, are manageable, but only 20% seek treatment.
Right.
So if we fall down and our bone's sticking out of our arm, we're going to the ER right then. But when it's internal, it's so much more complicated. And so it was just really important for me that we have to have these conversations. We have to listen. So for parents, sometimes even today we are talking about this stuff more, which is exciting. But a kid will come home and their parents aren't listening. Like, yeah, I went through stuff when I was a kid, and that might be the case. But also, you might just need to shut up and listen. And same thing, for me as a parent, sometimes we may just think they're whining or, whatever, but sometimes we really just need to shut up and listen because it's important.